Disclaimer: all the character incidents are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this episode. So don't compare with your life. It's just based on imagination, not a reality. The sky was grey. The wind was everywhere like it was going to rain. Jungkook walked a few steps behind her. They were in high school uniform. His hands were tucked in his pockets. His eyes were fixed on the girl walking ahead of him. She turned back to face him, her long hairs swaying like a smile on her lips. Why are you walking so slow? Are you trying to look cool or something? Maybe. Does it bother you? She rolled her eyes but couldn't hide the smile tugged at her lips. She took a step forward and he followed her. She was more than a friend to him. She stopped suddenly and turned to face him again. Why are you looking at me like that? Jungkook hesitated for a moment and then gently held her hand. Her cheeks flashed pink, but she didn't pull it away. You have no idea what you are doing to me. What do you mean? Jungkook's lips curled into a smile. I'll tell you when we grow up. What do you mean by when we grow up? We are in high school. We are grow up. Go on, tell me. Tell me. She started playing, poking his arm. Come on, Jungkook, don't be shy. Before he could respond, suddenly she runs while laughing. Hey, where are you going? He laughed too and rushed behind her. She glanced back at him. You think you can run from me? You never catch me. But just then, she stepped ahead to turn near the road, and his heart flinched as suddenly a car. Jungkook's eyes snapped open. His heart was beating faster. He leaned back against the chair. He was trying to catch his breath. He had a dream about his flashback. He rubbed his back of the neck and then his eyes landed on you. You were walking towards him and for a second his world stopped. As his eyes met yours, his heart skipped a beat. He pulled the chair. Hi, Jungkook. Did I keep you waiting? I'm really sorry. No, not at all. I just got here a little early. You sat down. He was trying to avoid the eye contact with you for some reasons. Your eyes always remind him about that girl who in the front of him, the girl who was his first love, and the girl who means to be his last love. You have changed a lot, you know. You became more handsome. He smiled. Thanks. You look good too. Just good? I was expecting something more. He chuckled, and he finally looked at you. Okay, you look great. Now happy? Much better. And there was a small pause as you looked at him while tilting your head. So how are you? What's been going on? I'm fine, just busy with work. You know, you always say that. Anyway, why did you invite me here? You asked me for a date out, Is something going on? Jungkook frozen for a moment. He opened his mouth to speak, but he found it hard to get the right words. I thought we should talk. There's something important. Wait, you're not going to confess your love for me, are you? What? No, it's not like that. Relax. I'm just kidding. Come on, tell me what's going on in your head. Ringo hesitated. He looked at you, at the way your eyes shine. When you smile, his heart skipped a beat. Oh, why? There is something I need to say. It's about. Before he could finish his sentence, his phone buzzed on the table. He glanced at the screen. His expressions changed immediately. It was a message from his man. Someone's been watching her. Be careful. Jungkook's grip on the phone tightened as his heart raced. He looked back at you. Jungkook, what's wrong? You looked worried. I can't tell her. Not yet. I didn't want to scare her. It's nothing serious, just work stuff. Work stuff? You look like you have seen a ghost. Are you sure you are okay? Jungkook forced a smile. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. You're a trouble liar, you know that. Seriously, it's nothing for you to worry about. You lean back to the chair, if you say, but you're acting really strange today. He glanced at the entrance of the restaurants to see if someone is looking here. Suddenly he spoke. I want you to stay at my house for tonight. What? Why? Did something happen? And nothing happened. I just think it's safer for you there. Safer? What are you talking about? Why I wouldn't be safe at my home? Jungkook looked at you, his dark eyes intense. Just trust me on this, okay? You stared at him. Fine, but you are not making any sense. Your father and Jungkook both are secretly working as a mafia bosses, like partners. But your father's last will was for him to take care of you as his wife. Now you both are engaged. There is nothing like a relationship between both of you. You sat beside him. He was looking tensed. So you asked, Jungkook, what's going on? If something happened, you can share with me. It's nothing. You frowned and turning to face him. Don't lie to me. I can tell something is bothering you. Just tell me. He sighed. I I can marry you. Your heart dropped. His word hit you like a sudden gust of wind and leaving you breathless. What? You are rejecting me? It's not like that. I promised your father I would take care of you and I will, but I can't marry you. Why? At least tell me the reason. He glanced at you. I used to have a friend. We were close and I loved her. But she's not here anymore. She's gone. And I still love her, Ryan. I can't forget her. I don't want to marry you while she's here in my heart. So you seriously love someone else? I don't want it to hurt you. That's why I'm telling you now. You deserve someone who can give you their whole heart. But I can't do that. You swallowed hard. If I had known you still love her, I would never have let myself get in the way. I wouldn't have come into your life like this. I'm sorry. Jungkook opened his mouth to respond, but before he could say anything, his phone buzzed again. He picked it up and his expressions hardened as he read. A man broke into her house and just drove me to my house. Before you could take off your ring, he spoke. You have to stay at my house for tonight. But I don't think now. I don't want to stop you, but the thief just broke into your house. What? Don't worry, I'll handle it. You looked into his eyes in shock. He drove you to his house, to his room, and here you were thinking what had just happened while sitting on the bed. You loved him, you always loved him, but he can never be yours. He made that clear. He didn't choose me. He never chose me. He just agreed because of my father, because he made promise. You close your eyes and a tear left from your eyes. He stepped inside your house. Everything was messy around him. Your clothes were on the floor, cabinet left open and empty. This place isn't safe for her anymore. He entered in your room. He sighed as he looked around at the mess. I have to find a new place for her. As he turned, his hand accidentally brushed against a book on the nightstand, and one of the books just fell on the floor. A diary. Jungkook frowned and bent down to pick it up. As he held the diary, his eyes frozen on the cover. There was something familiar about it, something from a life he thought he had left behind. He opened the first page, and his hand trembling. Hi, I'm Ella. The word made his breath hitched. Ella? That name, it couldn't be my Ella. But how? Ella was that girl he loved. The handwriting, the diary, it was her memories. How does she have this? The story is hers, I know. He stood there in darkness of your room, his heart heavy with confusion and memories. For the first time in years, Jungkook felt truly lost. Suddenly he remembered something. Flashback. Your father leaned forward. Jungkook, there is something important I need to tell you about my daughter. I'm sure it's not that important than our mission. Your father signed deeply and placed a thick file on Jungkook's desk. If you won't listen now, then at least take this. It's everything you need to know about her. Jungkook glanced at the file for a second before pushing it aside. I don't need it, whatever it is. I can handle when the time came. But right now, just let me focus on our next mission's planning. Your father looked at him. One day, Jungkook, you will wish you had listened. The memory came crashing back, and Jungkook's eyes widened in realization. The file, it's still in my office. And with that, he quickly rushed out. Finally, he reached his office. He opened the door and rushed to the desk. He checked everywhere, and his eyes went on a file. As he pulled the drawer, his hands trembling as he picked it up. I should have opened this a year ago. He swallowed hard, his hands trembling, his breath heavily as he opened the file. Each turn of the page revealing detail that made his chest tighten. This can't be real. If you are reading this, it's mean I'm no longer alive to explain everything to you in person. There is something I never told you about Ryan. She's not my biology daughter. Please don't misunderstand. I have always loved her as if she were my own, but there is more you need to know. Jungkook frozen, his mind racing. He flipped the next page. Years ago, I found by a chance when I was a doctor, and one night I was called to assist as in a hospital in a town. When I arrived, they had just brought a girl, a young girl. Her face was unrecognizable after a terrible accident. She was in coma. But it felt like she got alive and declared, but she was alive. Her condition was critical. We operated immediately and surgery on her face. There was success, but there was one condition. She had lost her memory. She couldn't recall her name, her family, or her past. Everything. Jungkook turned to the next page. The only clue of her identity were her belongings. She carried a uniform and a bag, and with few personal items. I kept those belongings safe and locked away in her room, hope that one day she will might remember, but she never did. She built new memories, and I give her a new life as my daughter. His heart sank as he read the final lines of the page. Jungkook, I don't know who she truly is or where she came from, but she has been through from pain. If you ever uncover the truth, promise me you will protect her no matter what. Jungkook set the file down, his hand shaking. He stared blankly at the desk. She is Ella. The diary. That's why her eyes. He sat on the chair and covered his face with his palms. face with his palms. You were sitting on the couch and waiting for him when he entered his mansion. He was frozen as he looked at you. As soon you saw him, you rushed to him. Did you catch the thief? Are you okay? At the end. Thanks for watching. That's it for today. Tell me if you need a bonus part in the comment section. Bye bye.